No, and I think that Britain is the worst place for the offence, to be honest, as well, because they say like in America it's like, oh well, you know, people don't really like it, they frown on it. No, that's not true. I was compiling a list. I said I'd pass it over to Anna, and I come across some right crazy ones this week. You know, there's the running of the nudes in Spain. Is it Spain? That happened.
Oh, yeah,
The nude bulls.
2
The nude
days
bulls,
before
yeah.
the boat,
Yeah.
and they run the same race. In several places across America on the 30th or the 31st of October, they have the pumpkin run, done naked with a carved pumpkin on your head. Now, these are just everyday normal people. They're not even necessarily naturists. Yeah.
Big smiley face.
You know, that's just 2 of the really random ones that I came across.
That's so hard now.
But these are, especially the pumpkin runs, these are in areas where there are no naturist camps or anything like that. I did the research. I wanted to find out.
Okay.
I'd go to America for a naked pumpkin run. That'd be fun. And so yeah, it's not necessarily not accepted. It just seems to be in Britain. It's not accepted.
We can't get rainbow pumpkins.
I cannot paint it.
You can always do it. Manchester, starting Ukraine.
You could see the Manchester Evening News headlines now. Weirdos with pumpkins for heads seen running naked through Piccadilly Gardens.
Oh.
I'm just thinking that we see on a photo fit, you know, it's sort of round face with a sort of like big toothy smile, orange.
Have you seen this
Stalk
man?
on his head.
Do you know what though? A pumpkin that big to fit over your head, it's going to be heavy.
Yeah, I suppose so. Can
I
you
mean,
imagine the mugshot?
Pipe cleaners and crepe paper. I'll make a pumpkin.
Have you seen this man?
Doing a police lineup and having loads of people with pumpkins on their heads. And they're walking along.
No, it was that one.
No,
She had a star
I
on
don't
the cheek.
recognise that pumpkin.
They had their identities concealed.
Yeah.
But I'll send a list over. You'll laugh at some of the others as well.
Hi, I'm Jack.
Oh my god, that's bad.
Oh, dearie me. We're going to have to do that this year now. We've got no choice.
I'm making it with pipe cleaners and crepe paper. I'm not putting an actual
Oh,
pumpkin on my head.
no,
Those things are slimy on the inside.
I'll get one and dry it out a bit. I've got no issue with it. Put my hat on the top of it.
I think you need to hollow it out first.
Yeah, I will.
Hang on, I've got a,
Slightly.
The question is either of you two going to try it?
If you're game, I'm game.
I'm gonna make a note of that pumpkin head for Halloween.
Okay. We could do this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but it would actually be against the profile photo rules, wouldn't it? You know, you covering up faces.
Well, you better see me through the smile. See, now we need to organise an A&W event for the 31st of October. We'll find out how many of our members are as mad enough to join us.
I think that some people would certainly want to take a photograph of the pumpkin on their head.
It makes you wonder what's going to happen this year, doesn't it? Now I'm kind of curious, because I'm definitely leaving this in the video. But why not? I'd do it. If I lived in America, yeah, I'd do it for fun. I mean, you can buy these plastic pumpkins, can't you? I suppose they kind of, a lot of them wear those. But no. I mean, you got to do it. If you're going to do it properly. You know, got to get a real one. I mean, you can buy these things. They're about £8. Yeah.
Our oldest,
You know, we'll get a pie out of it.
last year or the year before.
Yeah. Casey.
But it just goes to show you that if you can find an event crazy enough,
Yeah.
got no issues getting nudity out into the public eye.
Yeah, things like,
You know.
I mean, and you know, things like, you know, I can't remember what it's called, but like, you know, the polar bear run and that sort of thing. You know, I mean, people, and the same, celebrities. Celebrities will strip off for any cause, won't they? They'll, posing with fish to encourage people not to overfish the waters and stuff. People will strip off for anything, but I think what it really says is that people want to strip off.
Yeah. I mean, I find it fascinating that every form of protest is done naked, and it's like, well, is that because you're protesting? Is that because you just want to be naked in public and be seen and just be free and just show the freedom of being naked in public as part of your protest?
I think really deep down inside, people want to be naked because they know that really in nature they would have been seen naked, and they want that connection. They want that ability to say inside their own heads, I can be naked and it's all right, and people can look at me and they accept me. And because I think we all have this want. Even the most perfect of people, in social media or media viewpoints, the most perfect of people still have those sort of like concerns about, am I good enough? Is it all right? And that sort of thing. And I think there is this huge want for people to just find that naked peace. When I talked earlier about, I had a huge issue with my own nudity, and I had to confront that. But I think everyone has that to a certain extent, and there is that sort of like thing that people want to be said. Yeah, your body is okay. Your nudity is fine, and I think everyone wants that to a certain extent, and I think that's why they jump at the chance to have a skinny dip or to join a charity run or something like that, because really what they're wanting to do is just sort of say, yeah, I can be naked amongst people and people accept me, and because inside themselves, I think that they're going back to a time where that would have been a natural part of their lives, and everyone. Yeah. I mean, I would not have grown up with the hang-ups I had with my body if I'd have grown up being naked. Yeah. If I'd have grown up with nudity as part of my life, and with my family seeing me naked and whatever, and I'd have been able to talk to them about the hang-ups, because the hang-ups, it would have been visually pulled out. I'd have been able to say, I wouldn't have been embarrassed to talk about it. It would also be, I wouldn't have had the hang-ups in the first place, because I wouldn't have grown up worried about my body, because I would have grown up just being naked, not considering it, not worrying about it, and accepting it, because everyone around me was naked in somewhere or other as well, and you just see the whole run of people that we're all so very different, and we're all imperfect and perfect and stuff, and so you don't carry those hang-ups and stuff. And I think that's what it all comes down to. An awful lot of people, it's like, yeah, I'll strip off naked to run through the town with a pumpkin on my head, just simply because I really, what I want to do is just be able to know that I can be naked amongst other people, and other people aren't going to point at me and say, gosh, look at your body, it should be covered up, it's disgraceful.